What made Steve Jobs, the legendary founder of Apple, who changed the world with products like the iPhone, iPad, and iMac? Was it innate talent, a passion for innovation, or something else that shaped his vision? Today, we will explore the secret behind Steve Jobs' success, a book that he believed had a profound impact on his life. It is not a book about technology, management, or business. The book that touched Steve Jobs' heart is called The Autobiography of a Yogi, written by Paramahansa Yogananda, a famous spiritual teacher from India. This is the book that Jobs read over and over again once a year, and notably, he even gave it to all his relatives at his funeral as a final gift. So, what is it that creates the strange attraction of this work for Steve Jobs? Autobiography of a Yogi does not teach leadership skills or secrets to getting rich. Instead, the book guides the reader on a journey to find the meaning of life, enlightenment, and connection with the inner world. The story of the sage Yogananda opened up a new world for Jobs, one where wisdom, intuition, and inner silence play a role just as important as knowledge or logic. Thanks to this book, Steve Jobs developed a unique way of thinking, placing intuition and creativity at the center, constantly seeking a balance between science and art, between technology and humanity. He learned to listen to himself, trust his inner feelings, and deeply understand the human mind, which became the core of Apple's design philosophy. When holding an iPhone or iPad in hand, few people probably think that behind these sophisticated technological products lies the mark of a spiritual journey. Apple's philosophy of "think different" is not just a slogan, but also an expression of the spirit of freedom, creativity, and daring to dream, values that Jobs absorbed through every page of Yogananda's books. Images of Steve Jobs meditating, deeply focused inward, are not uncommon at Apple's headquarters. He always encouraged his team to strive for simplicity, elegance, and inspiration in every product. Thanks to that, products like the iMac, iPhone, and iPad were not only technological breakthroughs, but also symbols of art and empathy with users. Jobs once shared that the most important thing was not how many products were sold, but creating meaningful things that enrich people's lives. The special thing is that even in the most difficult moments of his life, Steve Jobs still turned to Autobiography of a Yogi. He once said that the book helped him realize that true success does not lie in fame or money, but in peace, enlightenment, and the ability to live authentically. That is also why, when he passed away, the last gift Jobs left to his loved ones was not stocks or technology products, but this very book, as a message: seek a deeper meaning in life. It is no coincidence that many entrepreneurs, artists, and creators around the world find inspiration from the pages of books. Reading not only expands knowledge, but also is a journey of self-discovery, nurturing the soul, and awakening the hidden potentials within each person. Steve Jobs is a vivid example of the power of reading, when a book can change an entire life, opening new doors for creativity and success. Perhaps if you are looking for answers for yourself or seeking a breakthrough in thinking, then Autobiography of a Yogi is a worthwhile choice. This book is not only for those who love spirituality, but also serves as a guide for anyone who desires to live more fully, creatively, and meaningfully every day. If you want to explore more deeply the spiritual journey that inspired Steve Jobs, don't hesitate to read Autobiography of a Yogi. Click on the official link in the description to own this valuable book. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment your thoughts about the book or what you learned from Steve Jobs' story. Let's spread the spirit of learning, creativity, and continuous innovation together. Thank you for following. See you in the next exploration journeys.